Now, I'm making this video because it's quite important that you to understand this task. Now, we have this service where we charge 19 US dollars a month. For this, we've got to create, number one, on voltaicplasma.com, Voltaic Plasma, we have to create a system where they do pay online. At the moment they're doing it, they're going through PayPal or recurring payment. They pay online, but as soon as they pay online, what happens then? They receive an email with instant content. That can be actually an automated email with a link to the previous month's online training. So what is the previous month online training? What's the online training? The online training is a web page which we've got many, which has got a full video of either me giving the lecture, a case study, anything that is a full video. Okay, there's a full video. That's very important. And then after the full video, there's either the case study, there's either the case study of so if it's a case study full video, is a case study of the before pictures and healing progression and everything, the explanation of the case study, or if it is the lecture that I'm giving, the explanation of the lecture in writing, which you're going to write, which is quite detailed and quite well written. And then after that, at the very end, it's going to be a link to the relative online test, which is very important. Now, then they take the online test, they put their email in, they take the test, and then they get their certificate. Okay, so that is an automation. So as soon as they subscribe, as soon as they pay for it, they get this. My God, this is the hair transplant. Anyway, they get the automated email with instant content, which is they want to see immediately, and this is the previous month's content. So you understand what the content is, which is either a video of the case study on the webpage, the full one, the video of a lecture that I gave, the explanation of the case study as usual, as you should be able to actually build, or if it's a lecture, the explanation in writing of that lecture that is going to be well written and very easy to read, and then the online test. So they're going to receive that, and then the system has got to filter out the ones who actually unsubscribe the service, but the ones who are still subscribed, they're going to receive one email monthly of that content. Of the whatever it may be, a case study or a lecture or anything of the sort. Now, in terms of, and that's quite easy because we've got loads of lectures that we give. We already published them online. Loads of case studies and so on. So you already got loads of material to do it. So the first thing for you to do is just automate the system on the paying sites, on the paying part of it. When they actually go and pay it, just find the automation. That is very important, and then get that content ready and build that automation where it's actually automatically sent over. So we don't need to do any work other than, once this is set up, other than creating that content, which we actually do day in and day out, and then it's going to be emailed. That content again is the videos, which we've got plenty, so very likely you don't need to create more. This is part of our job anyway, to create, edit more videos anyway. Create that web page with the content, and then doing the online test. And after I get the online test, we know how to get the certificates there. They're going to actually get to download the certificates anyway. So you've got to work on the automation. Now, then, as you create these web pages, they've got to be organized well within voltaicplasma.com website, so that I think in the region of 30 pages, we've got to be locked in a vault where they're going to be accessed only by a Premier membership, which we're going to sell. There've got to be 30 or 40 pages of these videos. Why this amount? Because we want to keep a certain amount of content free of charge anyway, so that it's going to attract traffic, it's going to attract business. So as we create more content, we're adding to this vault. We say, for example, this vault, we're going to send emails to the list that we've got and try to sell this vault, the content of this vault, which is going to be 40, 30 pages, 50, I'm not sure, with the relevant relative videos and content and online tests. Again, the format is, each page is going to have a full video, the explanation of the video or case study, and the online test. That's very simple. It's basic. Everything is the same. Video, explanation with pictures or whatever else, and writing, bang, online test, and which you're gonna create, which you're gonna create. So, and every one of them, as we go along, we're gonna put in this vault. And then after a certain threshold, say for example, we can decide 40 or 30 or whatever number of pages, we're going to drop out of this vault a certain amount of content. So say for example, we get to 41, if the threshold is 41, we're going to choose one web page and we're going to put it live for everyone to watch, for everyone to access. So at all time, we're going to have 40 pages. We can decide to have 40 pages to be protected and to be only accessed that way. So that is very, very important. So this is what you've got to achieve. That's going to be done in Spanish and English. The reason is that on the Spanish website, voltaicplasma.com, we're getting more and more traffic. So that is going to be working for both ways. So hopefully it's clear. If it's not clear, let me know. I try to explain in the best possible way. So, but I'll do it again just in case. Now, Voltaic Plasma has got this paid service at $19 a month. They pay online. They receive an automated email with instant content link. We know what the content is like. It's a full video of is a web page which has got a full video of a case study or a lecture or anything of the sort. The explanation of that video, case study, or whatever else, the link to the online test, and then they take the certificate. So that should be enough, because we've got all these videos that are full of the lectures can last 1 hour, can last a long time. So there's a lot to actually digest. Sometimes it's boring, I do admit that, but that's fine. And then they can actually read the text that you write, make sure you write it well, and then they take the online test. They've got their certificate for that module, and that part is going to be in a vault of a content maybe of 40 pages, 30 pages, and they're going to keep it there, and they're going to keep building up that vault, which is protected. And the access to that vault, we're going to provide a price, maybe $300, $500, I'm not sure. We'll see as we go along, because I think I've got a way to sell it. And then as we reach a threshold of 40 or 41, I don't know, 40, 50, 30, we will decide. As we reach over that threshold, as we go over that threshold, we're going to drop out and publish one of them. So at any point in time, we're going to have 40 pages, and as we add them on to it, we're not going to make it bigger, that bold, we're just going to drop content out and make it public. So that everyone can actually then, a particular month's content, they can access anyway. So at any point, and then we're actually dropping out the oldest content of that bolt, we're going to drop out, and they're going to keep the newest one in. So the benefit of having this content is that access to this is that you have access to the latest content. So that's it. So any question, let me know.